Hey, what's up, Thrifter? This is Leonard from the Thrift Store Reseller blog. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for checking out this video. It's Friday, the weekend is fast approaching, and I know for a lot of you guys that's a very busy thrifting day, a very busy sourcing day, and that's a time where you guys, hit the thrift stores and go to garage sales and flea markets. So, with that in mind, I kind of wanted to release a video and kind of give you guys, an item that I've been having a lot of success with recently, and hopefully this can give you guys a direction, give you something valuable to look for while you guys are out thrifting and sourcing this weekend. And the brand I wanted to share with you is Levi's. And I've been selling this brand for a long time, and over the years I've definitely developed a love-hate relationship with this brand. A lot of hate in the beginning, more love now as I've figured out how to sell it and which items to buy and which items to leave behind. But there's definitely that frustration in the beginning. Now, the thing I love about this brand is it's just so well recognized. I mean, it's just one of those iconic American brands that, you don't have to market too much. And I'm not just speaking in the US either. I mean, there's a lot of folks overseas in China, Japan, in the UK that know Levi's, and it's almost become, synonymous with just jeans itself. So, it's very well recognized. And I think as long as they keep making jeans, I doubt that Levi's will, ever truly go out of style. The thing that I hate about it from a reselling standpoint is just that it's so oversaturated, though. I mean, especially their jeans. I mean, you go through the jeans section and you can probably find 10 or 11 of these just hanging out over there. And the junk thing about that is that, 90 to 95%, if I had to guess, of these thrift store Levi items, they're just not worth reselling. You're best to just leave it there and have somebody else deal with them. So, that's the challenge moving forward. Which ones do you leave behind and which ones do you purchase, right? All right, this section I call it Levi's behind. That's my attempt at a joke, a very poor one. But when it comes to leaving Levi's items behind, I definitely suggest that these standard denim jackets and these standard jeans, that I think you're just best just leaving them behind. And the reason behind that is that it's simple. There's a million other sellers selling the exact same thing. And when that happens, the only way you can pretty much differentiate yourself from these other sellers is through price, cutting $5 here, $2 here, and try to keep undercutting the next seller. And what that leads to is basically just, a race to the bottom. Sorry about that. It's just, a race to the bottom. And eventually you're trying to eke out, $2 or $3 or $5 profits from a million other sellers. And, to me, it's just not worth it. But I mean, if you're fine with just a $5 profit, then by all means pick these up because, like I said, there's a lot of them. But if you follow my way of thinking and you're trying to get, more profitable items that you can make, 30, 40, $50 profits from, then no, you can't do it with these items. There's just too many people selling the exact same thing. So I would leave these behind. The Levi's items that I recommend you pick up is basically anything other than those. Anything that stands out from the crowd. And I'm talking about whether it's at the thrift store, it'll stand out there, or especially when you're trying to sell it on eBay and it's different from what most of the other sellers are selling. This is a denim jacket that I bought a few weeks ago that I recently sold. I bought it for $6.99 and I sold it for $49.99. The thing I love about this one is the color. It's this bright red, and it's just vastly different from this, the sea of blue jackets that's hanging out on eBay right now. At the time I researched it, there was maybe only 4 or 5 other sellers who were selling this particular color. So, I wasn't really competing with a lot of people. I didn't have to undercut a lot of prices, and I was able to keep it at the $49.99 price, and feel very comfortable and very confident that it was eventually going to sell because I wasn't, trying to challenge a million other people. I know that there was another seller that sold his jacket just like this one for about $38, and another seller that was able to sell it for even more. I think he sold his for $80. So when you're not trying to challenge a lot of people, you can be pretty firm with your pricing, and I think you can command a better price. The next item I want to share with you is this denim vest. I bought this one for $6.99 and I sold it for $39.99. Now the color is really interesting here. First of all, it's not that blue that you see everybody else sell, so that has it So that's something that this vest has going for it. And it's also got a acid wash element that I think really attracts a lot of buyers. It'll make them stand out when they wear it. So I mentioned it before, but buyers will pay a little bit extra for them to stand out in front of the crowd. And when I saw this, I immediately bought it. It wasn't a jacket, but vests are coming back in style also. It's becoming more popular, especially with the hipster crowd, and immediately picked this up. $39.99 is a good price for it, and I'm extremely happy with the $30 I got. This isn't a duplicate. I actually found another red jacket a couple of months ago. This particular one sold for $8.99, and I sold it for $38. Uh, there are other colors out there. I don't want you thinking that Levi's only makes blue or red. I've seen, yellow, definitely make a black one. I've also had success with a copper color that I sold for, $50 as well. So, the point I'm trying to make with this video is that, you don't want to be selling the same thing that a million other sellers are trying to sell. That's a recipe for what I just mentioned as the race to the bottom, where the only thing that differentiates you and the only way you can sell your item is that you continue to lower the prices. And I don't want to do that. I don't want you to do that. So I highly recommend, especially with Levi's, that you buy those jackets, you buy those jeans that are just vastly different from what's being offered out there. Like I said, color is one of the best ways to differentiate yourself. But it's also material. If you find a jacket that's made of corduroy instead of the standard denim, that's worth picking up. If you find a jacket with, I know there's some with spikes on it or extra rhinestones, or if there's patches on it, definitely pick those up. Anything that's just different from the millions of other blue denim jackets out there, those are the ones I buy. And as far as the other ones, just leave those behind. Not unless you only want $2 or $3 profit of it. If you're like me and you want the $40 item, the $50, the $60 item, then definitely look for something that'll make your auction stand out. So again, thank you for checking out this video. I hope it helped you guys. If you're looking for more great items to target at the thrift store, definitely check out my finds of the week at www.thriftstorereseller.com. And if you're looking for more detailed instructions and more specific items to look for, definitely sign up for my reseller mini course at www.thriftresellingtips.com. All right, thanks guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.